Welcome back to our channel, Math with Trends. Thanks for motivating response for the previous video. For those who have not checked out the video, check out the description box. Let's quickly go to our today's topic, which is nothing but common properties of integers. We will be discussing on common properties of integers, specifically over addition, subtraction, multiplication, as well as division. Properties of integers over addition. There are several cases. Let's check out the case 1. Addition of two positive numbers results in positive answer. That is, if both numbers have positive sign, we need to add them and put positive sign. Let's check out an example. 2 plus 3. Here we need to add 2 and 3, which will give us 5 and put positive sign in front of it will give us positive 5. So our overall answer is positive 5. Let's go to case 2. The addition of one negative and one positive number results in either positive or negative answer. That is, in addition of one positive number and negative number, we need to subtract them, though it is addition, and put the greater number sign. Let's go through an example. Minus 5 plus 7. Here 5 is negative and 7 is positive. So we need to subtract 7 minus 5, which will give us 2. And a greater number is 7 and the sign is positive. So we need to put greater number sign, which is plus. So our answer is positive 2. There's another example. Let's check it out. Minus 8 plus 4. Here 8 is negative and 4 is positive. We need to subtract 8 minus 4, which will give us 4, and put greater number sign, which is minus. So our answer is negative 4. Case 3. The addition of two negative numbers results in negative. That is, if both numbers have negative sign, we need to add them and put negative sign. Let's check out an example. Minus 3 plus minus 6. Here both are negative, so we need to add 3 and 6, which will give us 9, and we need to put negative sign in front of them. So our overall answer is minus 9. That is negative 9. Properties of integers over subtraction. Case 1. The subtraction of two positive numbers results in positive. That is, if both numbers have positive sign, we need to subtract them and put positive sign. Let's see an example. 21 minus 11. Here 21 is also positive and 11 is also positive. So we need to subtract 21 and 11. So 21 minus 11, which will give us 10, and put positive sign in front of it. So our answer is positive. Case 2. The subtraction of one negative and one positive number results in either positive or negative answer. That is, in subtraction of one positive number and negative number, we need to subtract them and put the greater number sign. Let's check out an example. This is example 1. 10 minus 7. So here 10 is positive and 7 is negative. So we need to subtract 10 minus 7, which will give us 3, and put the greater number sign. Here greater number is 10, so it is positive. So our answer should be plus 3. So overall answer is positive 3. Let's check out another example. That is example 2. 7 minus 8. Here 7 is positive and 8 is negative. We need to subtract 8 and 7, which will give us 1. And our answer should be negative 1 because 8 is greater number and it has negative sign, which implies answer as negative 1. Case 3. The difference of two negative numbers results in negative. That is, if both numbers have negative sign, we need to add them and put negative sign. Though it is subtraction, we need to add them. Let's see an example. Minus 4 minus 12. Here 4 and 12 both are negative, so we need to add 4 and 12, which will give us 16, and put negative sign. So it will result in negative 16 as the answer. Properties of integers over multiplication. Case 1. The product of two positive numbers is positive. That is, whenever you see two positive numbers to be multiplied, multiply the two numbers and add positive sign in front of your answer. Now, let's check out an example. 2 into 3, where 2 is positive, 3 is also positive, and we have to multiply 2 into 3. In that case, what you have to do is multiply 2 into 3, which will give you 6, and then put positive sign in front of your answer, which will give you the answer positive 6. So we can say that the product of positive 2 and positive 3 is positive 6. Moving on to case 2, it says that the product of one negative number and one positive number is negative. Instead, always negative. I repeat, always negative. Now let's read the statement. If there is one negative sign and positive sign, multiply and put negative sign. Now moving on to example 1, 7 into minus 5, where 5 is negative, 7 is positive. That time, what you have to do is multiply 7 into 5, which will give you 35, and then put negative sign in front of your answer, which will result in negative 35. Now, example 2, it says that the product of minus 8 and 4 is minus 32. This is because negative 8 and 4 has to be multiplied. It will give us 8 into 4 to be multiplied first, which will give us 32, and we have to put negative sign in front of our product as per the law. So it will result in negative 32. Case 3. It says that the product of two negative numbers is positive. In the multiplication of two negative numbers, what we need to do is multiply and put positive sign. Example, minus 3 into minus 6. That time it will give us 18. That is, we have to multiply 3 into 6, which will give us 18, and then put positive sign in front of our answer. And one more thing that we can understand is that 18 comes because minus and minus gets cancelled off. So by this, case 2 and case 3 examples, we can conclude that odd number of times the negative sign, the product would be in the negative form, and even number of times the negative sign, the product would be in positive form. This is because negative sign can be cancelled by a negative sign only. Now, moving on to properties of integers over division. Case 1. It says that the division of two positive numbers is positive. Now, reading the statement, if both numbers have positive sign, divide the two numbers and then add positive sign in front of your quotient. Now, let's check out an example. 6 divided by 3, where 6 is positive, 3 is also positive. That time, what we need to do is divide 6 by 3, which will give you 2, and put positive sign in front of your answer. That is 2. So your answer would be positive 2. Case 2. It says that the division of one negative number and one positive number is also negative quotient. That is, if we have to divide one negative number and one positive number, divide both of them and add negative sign in front of your answer. Example 1, minus 35 divided by 7. So we have to divide negative 35 by 7. So first divide 35 by 7, which will give you 5, as 7 times 5 is 35, and then put negative sign in front of your answer. So it will result in negative 5. Example 2, it says that the division of positive 8 and negative 4 is negative 2. This is because Divide 8 by 4, it will give you 2, as 4 2s is 8, and add negative sign as per the law. So it's obvious that it gets negative 2 as its quotient. And I told you 8 by minus 4 is equals to minus 2. But it shouldn't be that. But it should be 2 by negative 1. But I've done it as minus 2. This is because p by minus q is equals to negative p by q, which is also equals to minus p by q. Now, taking the same example, 8 by minus 4, when we simplify, we will get 2 by minus 1. But I've done negative 2. This is because 2 by minus 1 is equals to negative 2 by 1, which is also equals to negative or minus 2 by 1. So I've done it as minus 2, as if we don't write 1 in the denominator column, also it means the same. Case 3, it says that the division of two negative numbers is positive. Now let's see how division of two negative numbers is positive with an example. Minus 6 divided by minus 3. We see that 6 is negative, 3 is also negative. That time divide 6 by 3, which will give you 2. And I've not added minus in front of my quotient. This is because minus and minus gets cancelled off. Now, seeing the case 3 and case 2 examples, we need to understand that the odd number of times the negative sign, our quotient will be in the negative form, and even number of times the negative sign, our quotient will be in the positive form. Thus, in case 2, first and second examples, the quotient was in negative form, and in case 3 example, it is in positive form, because in case 3 there is 2 negative signs, that is even number of times the negative sign. Thank you for watching the video. Please share, like and subscribe our channel and press bell icon nearby for notification of more videos. For that, leave a comment below. Thank you.